The first thing you need to do when wholesaling a tenant-occupied property is find out what the tenant rights are in your state. An owner obviously has the right to sell their property at any time, but a change in ownership doesn't negate a tenant's rights. Tenant rights vary from state to state, but usually there's a mandatory amount of time a tenant has to move when a property sells. For example, in Seattle, when a property sells, the tenant legally gets 60 days to move. Step number 2 is to see what the lease says regarding change in ownership. Most lease agreements spell out how much notice is to be provided to the tenant in the event the owner decides to sell the property. Step number 3 is to find out if the tenant is in violation of any of the terms of the lease, especially payment. Many burned out and tired landlords are mismanaging the property, and it's common to have tenants who have not been paying rent. If a tenant is in violation of any of the terms of the agreement, you may be able to evict the tenant for non-performance of the lease agreement as a faster way to vacate the tenant. Also look at the length of the tenant's lease to determine when you can terminate it.